Today I'm going to touch a little bit on motivation, what really motivates people, how to maintain that motivation. In a quick little story, I believe that people produce to the level of their own real expectation.
People produce to the level of their own true expectations.
Now that's not what you tell everybody you want, but what you truly believe that you're capable of. So at a seminar, the gentleman doing the seminar said, I'm going to give you each one of you guys, I'm going to give you 25 free throws. Okay, I want you to make 25. Free throws being from the free throw line in basketball. I'm going to give you 25 shots, I want 25 free throws. He pointed to one guy, said, do you play basketball? I said, yeah. He goes, okay, how many are you going to hit out of those 25? He goes, 15? He goes, okay. And you? I said, do you play basketball? No. How many are you going to get? 3? Okay. And he went around and he picked 5 or 6 people. And then when it was all said and done, everybody had told him how many free throws he got, they were going to get. He goes, what don't you guys get? I said, I want 25 out of 25. So you picked the guy that had said he would do 3. He said, why aren't you going to be able to give me 25 out of 25? The guy goes, so I don't play basketball. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to begin to get to 25. He goes, okay, now picture this. I'm going to give you 2 months, and I'm going to give you your own personal coach. And all I want you to do is I want you to listen to him. I want you to do exactly what he tells you to do every single day, and I want you to practice for a minimum of 2 hours with that coach every single day for the next 2 months. How many free throws are you going to get me then? He goes, 15. He goes, okay, so what happened? His level of expectation went up.
As you increase your own expectations, you also increase your own production.
Therefore, the number of free throws he was going to get would go up. Now, continued practice from there would mean that they would keep going up. So when you sit back at the end of the day and you think, what do you truly want out of your life? Where do you wish you were right now? Now you need to ask yourself, are you being honest with yourself? Because why aren't you there? And the reason that you wouldn't be there is because you haven't truly committed to doing it, and you haven't actually taken any of the steps to get there.
The only reason you are not where you want to be right now is because you haven't truly committed to making the sacrifices necessary to get there.
I think of writing as a roadmap. Write down your goals and then hold yourself accountable to them. Review them, right? So really look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you being honest with yourself? When you say, I want to make an above average wage, I want to make a ton of money. Okay, how much? And then what's your commitment level to that? The other thing they say, when the why is high, the how is easy. If I put a gun to your head and said, at the end of today, if you don't sell me 2 cars, I'm going to shoot you, or shoot a family member. How many cars are you going to sell a day? You might do 3, right? Well, we're just going to play a little safe. I don't know if there's like a rewind clause in there, right? So with that being said, why did you produce more? Would you have sold those 3 cars if you weren't under that kind of pressure? Probably not, because when your reason to get the job done was that high, you produced to that level.
When your desire for the results exceeds the effort necessary to achieve them, you will succeed.
So what you have to do is you have to recognize that you are your only competition. You have to go to sleep with yourself every single night. And you have a commitment to the company that you collect a paycheck from every single day. They didn't hire you to give them 50% of what you could. They hired you for 100%. Oftentimes, in a production-based business, the better you are, the more you get paid. The only reason why people find themselves becoming mediocre or allowing themselves to operate at 60% is because they can get by, and that's what they truly expect and need. Raise your expectation and be honest with yourself, and then write down what you want. Hold yourself accountable to it, because you will find that it forces you to take the steps, to take the training, to adapt and try different things. And remember that as long as you're inside your comfort zone, as long as everything that you're doing on your daily routine is comfortable, you're not getting better. And there is no such thing as staying the same. You're progressing or you're digressing. There is no such thing as staying the same. So recognize every single day that you have a choice to make. And that choice is to commit to what you tell everybody and what you tell yourself you really want, and to go get it. Because the world is at your fingertips. We're in this industry, in a production-based industry, an industry where we can get our weekly contribution. We get a numerical value for how much we brought to the team, to the company. We got that every single week. we get our scorecard.
Start looking at your paycheck as your weekly scorecard relative to the amount of effort you put forth and the amount of value you brought to your team.
You don't want to go work for 15 bucks an hour where your element of ambition or your input, it doesn't impact your check. Who cares? There's nobody monitoring it. Just get by. Just stay average. If you want to stay average, get out of this industry. This industry is a 3% industry for a reason, and the meaning of a 3% industry, and this is actually a statistic, is that the top 3% of the income earners in this industry make more than the other 97% combined.
3% industry means the top 3% of income earners generate more than the other 97% combined. Now ask yourself why.
What's different about them? Are they that much more talented? Are they that much more smooth? Are they that much better looking? No, they're that much more motivated, right? So be honest with yourself. Look at where you are right now and look at where you tell yourself you want to be. And then ask yourself if you're willing to make the commitment and take the steps to get there. And then commit every single day to being better tomorrow than you were today. That means make sure when you close your eyes at night and you think about those things you want, that you can also itemize something that made you better that day, that got you one step closer. Nobody cares how good anybody else is. The only competition that you have is your competition with yourself. And that is an honest evaluation of what your true ability is and then what percentage of that you brought to the day.